What We Talk About When We Talk About Teaching by Rebecca Salomonsson. There is a language we speak when we talk about teaching. Standards, flipped classrooms, metacognition, MAP scores, growth mindset, differentiation, learning targets, success criteria, arts integration. These terms whirl around our days like hurricane winds on the weather-beaten waves of the education sea. That's what we talk about when we talk about teaching. So here's a lesson for the unaware, a few definitions to help you understand all the language, all the knowledge we bear. We talk about classroom management and consider how to manage when there is one whose mom kicked her out, one who struggles with his identity, one who is not okay and we don't know why, one who needs a hug when we are not supposed to touch them, one who needs a granola bar because his stomach is empty, one who doesn't think she'll live to see 20. Classroom management is seeing the whole and the individual at once. We talk about executive functioning and wonder how to teach them how to organize a binder when there is one whose dad is in jail, or should be, one whose anxiety kept her up all night, one who cries in the back because someone told him he's a failure. We wonder how to function when our own child cried herself to sleep last night, but we still have to teach a lesson on proper document formatting, double-spaced, Times New Roman, 12-point font. But we know how to do it and do it well. Executive functioning is learning to carry on when so much is pulling us back. We talk about differentiation, about how different our students are, their strengths, their struggles. The one who knows that particular way to make us laugh on the days when it feels impossible to smile. The one whose way of greeting us is, "Hi, favorite teacher." The one who's not in our class anymore, but always does a drive-by hug in the hall. We talk about the difference between the emails we send and the emails we want to send, but never will because we are professionals. Differentiation is knowing our limitations and the things we don't let limit us. We talk about Common Core, but we know that our humanity is our core and our strength is what we have in common. We talk about scope and sequence, but we can't possibly prepare for the scope of what the year will bring or the sequence of events that might disrupt our day. For when the one we try to reach slams the door of our heart against us, or how it will hurt when the one who seeks our guidance all year forgets to say goodbye on his last day. And here's the last lesson. For those who don't know, those who sit in their corner of social media and say we have an agenda of indoctrination, or tell us to stop complaining, get back to work, or quit if we're unhappy. And how dare we stand on that picket line anyway? When we talk about teaching, we talk about the sleepy eyes that catch the fire of understanding. We talk about the one who says, "I finally like poetry because of you." We talk about the one who used to be too shy to talk in class, but who just auditioned for the school play. The one who used to be too angry to look us in the eye, but who is now the one who tells us everything. The one who says we're the only adult they can talk to. The one who takes pride in his latest reading scores. The ones who keep us coming back to this place. The ones who hold us in this profession and in this life. A life that frustrates and exhausts and exhilarates. We talk about the books we'll write someday, the stories we're collecting, the things we sometimes have to say. Please don't lick your desk. Maybe don't glue your fingers together. For the millionth time, you don't have to ask to use the bathroom during passing period. These students, this life, that's what we talk about when we talk about teaching.